Right now, somewhere in your house, your cat is watching you. Not because they're bored. Not because they're hungry. And not because they simply want attention. They're watching you because they're waiting for something most cat owners never give their cats in their entire lives. You probably think you know your cat. You think that little meow means, feed me. You think that gentle head bump means, pet me. And maybe sometimes it does. But what if I told you your cat has been quietly asking you for 5 important things since the very first day you brought them home, and almost nobody gives them all 5? The truth is, cats don't speak with words. They speak through tiny behaviors, silent routines, and subtle signals that most people completely miss. Every single day, your cat is trying to tell you what they need, but if you don't understand those signals, you could be unknowingly leaving them stressed, confused, or emotionally disconnected. Stay with me until the end, because number 4 is the one that leaves many cat owners feeling heartbroken once they finally understand what it really means. And number 5 is so simple that you can do it in the next 10 minutes, yet it has the power to completely transform the bond between you and your cat. By the end of this video, you'll never look at your cat the same way again. Thing number 1. They wait for you to actually look them in the eyes. Cats don't make eye contact the way dogs do. In the feline world, a long, direct stare is often seen as a challenge or even a threat. That's why cats usually avoid staring at strangers or animals they don't completely trust. So when your cat looks into your eyes, and then slowly closes them before opening them again, that isn't random. It's one of the most meaningful compliments your cat can ever give you. In fact, many animal behavior experts call it the cat kiss because it's your cat's way of saying, "I feel safe with you. I trust you. I don't see you as a threat." But here's the heartbreaking part that almost nobody talks about. Most cat owners never return the gesture. Their cat offers them this quiet expression of love, and without even realizing it, they glance away after a second or two, check their phone, turn on the TV, or simply walk past. To us, it feels insignificant. To your cat, it isn't. Every single slow blink is a moment of trust. It's your cat choosing to lower its guard in front of you, knowing you're someone they feel completely safe around. And when that moment goes unnoticed, your cat simply moves on without ever knowing you understood what they were trying to say. The next time your cat looks at you with soft, relaxed eyes, don't rush the moment. Pause for just a second. Relax your own eyes and give them a slow, gentle blink. Then watch carefully. More often than not, they'll slowly blink right back at you. That silent exchange may only last a few seconds, but in your cat's language, it's one of the purest conversations you'll ever have. It's your cat saying, "I trust you with my life," and now, for the first time, you'll finally know how to answer. Thing number 2. They wait for you to learn their language, not the other way around. Here's an uncomfortable truth. We expect cats to understand our tone, our words, our moods. But how often do we actually try to understand theirs? A tail flicking fast means irritation. A tail wrapped gently around your leg means affection. Ears turned sideways mean anxiety. A slow tail swish while lying down means contentment. Your cat has an entire vocabulary of body language they've been speaking to you since day one, and most owners never bother to learn even the basics. Imagine living your whole life with someone who never learned your language. That's what it's like for a cat in a home where the owner never studies these signals. This isn't about becoming an expert overnight. It's about paying attention. When your cat's tail starts twitching while you pet them, that's not more please, that's "I'm done, back off." Owners who ignore this get scratched and think their cat is being mean. In reality, the cat gave 3 warnings before that scratch, and the human missed every single one. Thing number 3. They wait for you to give them real, undivided playtime. Not the kind of play where you dangle a toy for 90 seconds while scrolling Instagram with your other hand. Real play. The kind where you get down on the floor, put the phone away, and become a hunter alongside them. Cats are ambush predators. Even the laziest house cat still carries thousands of years of hunting instinct in their DNA. When they don't get to express that instinct, it doesn't disappear, it turns into anxiety, destructive scratching, overeating, or that 3 a.m. Zoom session that wakes up the whole house. 15 focused minutes, twice a day, of actual stalk chase catch play is what a cat's brain and body are built for. Most cats in America get maybe 2 minutes a day, if that. And then owners wonder why their cat seems depressed or destructive. Your cat isn't waiting for a fancy toy. They're waiting for you, fully present, moving that toy like real prey, letting them stalk it, pounce it, and finally catch it. That final catch matters more than people realize. A cat that never gets to win the hunt builds up frustration that has nowhere to go. Thing number 4. They wait for you to notice when something is wrong. This is the one that hurts the most, and I want you to really sit with this. Cats are masters at hiding pain. In the wild, showing weakness gets you killed by a predator or pushed out by the group. So your cat has spent millions of years of evolution learning to mask illness, pain, and discomfort. That means by the time you notice something is off, your cat has likely been suffering quietly for days, sometimes weeks. A cat hiding more than usual. Eating slightly less. Grooming a little too much in one spot. Sleeping in a new position. These are not small quirks. These are your cat's only way of screaming for help without actually screaming. Veterinarians will tell you the same thing over and over. By the time a cat cries out in obvious pain, the situation is often already serious. Your cat is not waiting for you to notice the big, dramatic signs. They're waiting for you to notice the tiny changes, the subtle ones, before it becomes an emergency. That means actually watching your cat, not just living alongside them. Knowing they're normal so well that you catch the abnormal on the first day, not the 15th. Thing number 5. They wait for you to simply sit with them, with nothing else going on. This is the simplest one, and somehow the hardest for most people. Cats don't need constant entertainment from you. They don't need expensive toys or gadgets. What they actually crave is presence. Just you, sitting on the couch, no phone, no TV, no laptop, while they curl up beside you or on your lap. That quiet, uninterrupted closeness is when a cat's nervous system fully relaxes. That's when you hear the deepest purrs. That's when they need, drool a little, and fall into that trusting half-sleep only safe animals experience. In a world where everyone is glued to a screen, this has become the rarest gift you can give any animal, including the humans in your life. Your cat isn't asking for hours. Even 10 completely present minutes a day, where you are fully there and nowhere else, is enough to tell them they are safe, they are loved, and they matter. So here's the truth most cat owners never hear. Your cat isn't complicated. They're not moody for no reason. They're not just being a cat when they act distant or anxious. They are, in their own quiet way, waiting. Waiting for eye contact that isn't rushed. Waiting for you to learn what their body is telling you. Waiting for real play that satisfies the hunter inside them. Waiting for you to catch the small signs before they become big problems. And waiting for you to just sit, present and phone-free, so they can finally relax completely.